Spiritual gangsters, what it do, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Monse and this is the Cosmic Creation 144. And if you're returning like always, thank you so much for being here, okay? My spiritual gangsters. So, let's get it popping, y'all. Right now, as I was setting up to start the video, I was hearing la misión, like the mission. I don't know, maybe there's a mission, or your mission's getting started, or prepare for the mission. Be prepared for the mission, I'm hearing. Be prepared for the mission. I don't know. We're gonna pull from the Divine Masters deck. It's this one if you guys are interested, okay? I'm going to try my best now to, remember to show you guys, hold on, there's a little, to show you guys at least the box of the decks, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of questions about the decks that I'm using. In this channel and in my Spanish channel, everybody's like, what deck is that? What do you call that? So, yeah. All my decks, except for Intuitive Kev's decks, all my other decks, I bought all of them, every single one of them off of Amazon. Okay? Intuitive Kev's decks, I got them off of Etsy. If you go on Etsy and you just type in his name, his shop should come up, and then you should be able to see his decks. Oh, I do have the Ocean of the Wisdom Oracle deck as well, and I got that one. I don't know if you guys remember, like a minute ago, I did like an unboxing, or I think I did it in my other channel, but where my son had purchased a couple of decks for me on Shein, and so this was one of the decks that he got on there. But we got Hanuman, Devoted Warrior. Let God's love hold you in strength. Okay. Maybe because you're going to have like a very heavy mission. I'm feeling like a very strong mission. Like a mission. I feel like if you have like a mission, right? This is not like any ordinary mission. Like, I'm hearing you've been chosen for a reason. I feel like whatever mission this is, you are the only one that can accomplish it, is what it's giving. El Moria, spiritual force field. It says, protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Wow, a lot of love. And, okay, maybe some of you are feeling like you're not safe or scared. Or maybe like you're feeling the attack still, the spiritual warfare. And you might be thinking like, well, why am I feeling this or whatever? Like, I thought God loved me. I thought God was protecting me. I thought God was this. I thought he was doing this. He is. You already have 2 cards that are talking about God's love is holding you in strength. And the other one says protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Or, thank you, Spirit. Another way that I'm seeing this is that when you start this mission, I mean, maybe the attack, maybe people are going to come for you, right? Bitches are always reaching, right? Even when we don't send for them, these bitches are reaching. So maybe your mission is so strong that there's going to be, you know, people putting in that overtime into reaching, right? So your protection is going to elevate. Your protection is going to, like, if, for example, if you only had 2 little angels taking care of you, now you have like 10. I'm hearing Archangel Michael. Okay. Yeah, so maybe like your spiritual protection has amped up. Okay, as well. We have Bridget, Inner Fire. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. Okay, y'all. There was a reason why I was hearing that. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. What are you passionate about? I'm kids. I heard kids. Maybe you want to open up a daycare, or you want to open up a rec center, or you want to open up like a place where kids can come, right, and hang out when their parents are still at work and things like that. And you want to make it towards where everybody can afford it, right? Low income people or people that are set, right? Maybe you want to do something like that. I don't know. But it says, let your passion lead you to your purpose. So I feel like a lot of you are already in that energy. You're already doing things that you love to do. So continue doing them. Don't give up on them. Okay? Because with the spiritual surrounding you, right, you are safe. I feel like there could be people that could be like, oh, you don't want to do that. You're not going to make no money off of that. You're not going to do this off of that. It's not going to prosper. It's not going to, you're going to waste money and time and energy. Like, don't even bother, right? You're going to have people wanting to, like, for you to second guess yourself, or like to question yourself, like, damn, maybe they're right. Should I not do it? Maybe I shouldn't do it. Okay? We got the divine director, bitch. The divine director. It says, trust the process. I don't know. I just got the feels, okay? It says, trust the process. Create space for divine order to unfold. So you continue doing what you're doing. Like I said, whatever you're passionate about, continue doing it, okay? And you're like, well, I knew that if I would, okay, for example, right, you're working at a daycare. And you're like, I'm getting the credentials that I need to be able to venture off and start my own daycare, right? And then, but you're like, but I'm not seeing no progress. I'm not seeing money being made, right, towards where I can start saving up my nickels and dimes and blah, 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 la, 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 la. So there's a purpose, though. Maybe the purpose is not money. Maybe the purpose is knowledge or how to run a business. Okay? So that's why the divine director is saying, trust the process. Create space for divine order to unfold. Also, you know, things that no longer serve us. If you're not in a situation, like if you're not doing, okay, let's say you went and, no offense, okay? I'm not saying anything about McDonald's or anything like that. It's just, you went and got a job at McDonald's, right? But that is not feeding your soul. That is not feeding your soul on what it is that you need to do. So, in order to create space for divine order to unfold, you got to get rid of that job. You can't work at McDonald's because it's not feeding your soul. It's doing nothing for your purpose. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. Working at McDonald's, that is not helping you in anything. Yeah, sure, it's helping you pay the bills and everything, but there's a bigger picture. And this is what we were talking about the other day, right? Like taking that leap of faith, taking that initiative, saying, you know what, fuck it. I know that this don't pay as much, but it's what I really want to do. It's where I'm really happy. I'm not happy flipping burgers. That's cool for some folks, but I'm not rocking with it. It's not working for me. Right? So we have to create space to allow the divine to come in. And on the bottom of the deck, we had Kutumi. It says initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Bro, I can't make this shit up. This is what I said, right? Being at McDonald's, it's not going to feed your soul because you are meant to do something for a higher purpose, I'm hearing. You're meant for a higher purpose. So flipping burgers, making chicken nuggets, whatever, right? That is not going to fulfill your purpose. It's not going to fulfill your destiny. Thank you, Spirit. It's not going to do that. So you need to go towards what you love, what's nurturing your soul. And literally right behind we have Saint Germain, the violet flame. Alchemy, release the old, make way for the new. Period. This is what the divine director was saying. Get rid of the old, make way for the new. And this can be, you can be like, Mitch, I'm all by myself. I don't have siblings. I don't have parents. I don't have friends. It's just me and my cat. It's just me and my dog, right? But, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. So then it could be like a mindset. Thank you, Spirit. It could be like a mindset, right? If you're like, I don't have nobody, right? I don't have nobody I need to get rid of. Okay, then maybe it's that job. Or maybe it's the way you're thinking about the situation, right? You're like, how the heck am I going to quit a job that's paying me towards something that is not going to give me enough for me to keep my head above water? And Spirit is saying, take that leap. Go for it. You're going to be protected. You're going to be carried, I'm hearing. You're going to be catched. So throw yourself. That the divine is going to catch you. And you're going to be good. Okay? Wow, very interesting. Hold on. Very interesting. I'm going to leave them out. I'm going to pull from the, what is it called? The Ocean of Wisdom Oracle deck. Okay, let's see what messages want to come through here. This deck, by the way, it's really pretty. I love anything that has to do with like the ocean, water, all that. I love it. If you see the back, look at the back. Tell me that's not beautiful. And then like each one has like a very ooh, that's reverse. Look at this. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. What else we got, Spirit, for the collective? I haven't used this deck in a minute. Those that remember, that have been with me since the beginning, okay, knows that this one and the mermaid deck were like the decks that we would always use, that I would always use before using the tarot. Woo! We got sea urchin. Discover beauty in life's prickly moments and trust that every experience holds a lesson, period. So this is what we were talking about, right? Like having like you're like, no, I can't quit that job, right? Because things are gonna get complicated, things are gonna this, things are gonna that, blah blah blah, la la la, right? Things getting prickly. But discover the beauty in life's prickly moments. We have sea witch's lair. It says, confront the shadows within and let the alchemy of your soul transform darkness into light. Very interesting, because what the hell? Oh, I'm sorry, my neighbors are like doing the most. Because we had Saint Germain, and literally the first word in the Saint Germain card is alchemy. Okay, so maybe some of you are getting stuck in like a negative mindset. Okay, we got confront the shadow within and let the alchemy of your soul transform darkness into light. So maybe some of you are feeling like you have no way out right now. You know what I'm getting? This is giving very much somebody's like maybe experiencing the dark night of the soul. Okay? And they're just feeling like there's no way out. They're feeling like, no, I'm like, they're getting overpowered. I'm hearing overpowered with like negative thoughts. And maybe wanting to take negative actions. And not negative actions to say like, oh, you want to go out and hurt people or anything like that. But when I say negative actions, I mean negative actions that might affect you. Right? So if Spirit is telling you like, start a TikTok, right? And put your gifts out there, put your gifts to use, and you're like, no, because it's going to take me forever to build up that platform, and I ain't got time to wait for TikTok to pay me so that I can continue to pay my rent and my bills. I'm not doing that. I'm going to stay at McDonald's because it's a guaranteed paycheck, right? So that's you holding yourself back. That's you having that type of mentality, right? That, like what I just said, those are things that, okay, so that could be what the Divine Master was talking about, right? Create space for divine order to unfold. You have to trust. You have to have faith, okay? You have to have faith. You have to trust in the divine. They're not going to lead you or put you in a place where you won't be successful. Okay, Spirit or the divine is not going to put you in a spot or tell you to do something that is going to lead you to harm or doubt, I'm hearing, or like, okay, Spirit and the divine are not going to put you in a situation that is going to make you be worse than what you are right now, okay? It's going to get better, but you need to have faith and take that leap of faith. Ooh, Trident. It says, remember that true strength comes from within. That's a second one. It says, let God's love hold you in strength.
Mommy, go and I got thank anything.
Okay. And with this,
and Mommy,
that's like you're.
You go watch everything.
Okay, bye.
Open
Okay, girl. My daughter, they're asking me if they can go inside my son's room. That's the second strength card. So you're more powerful than you think. Or you, thank you, Spirit, you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Okay? You're more stronger than you give yourself credit for. Okay? You're more brave, I'm hearing. You're more brave than you give yourself credit for. Okay? We have sea dragons. Embrace. Didn't I just tell you that you're more powerful than you think you are? You're more brave than you think you are? Embrace your power and let your majestic spirit soar through life's depths. You know what I'm getting? Like, this is not your first time at the rodeo. You know what I'm saying? You've been in like hectic situations before. You've been in tough predicaments before. You've been in situations before that you were like, fuck, how the fuck am I gonna get out? How am I gonna get out of this? Or how am I gonna handle this? Or how am I gonna take care of this? How do I do this? And you did it. So don't be out here underestimated. Bro, I'm telling you, on the bottom of the deck we have sharks. Embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's water with fierce determination. So bitch, you've swam with the sharks before. You've been with the sharks, okay? And you were fierce and determined to remove yourself from these fucking sharks. Okay? I'm hearing you liberated yourself from these fucking sharks, whoever the fuck they are to you. Okay? And so you can still have like those old school mindsets, not old school, right? Those that mindset that you had when you were swimming with these sharks. Okay, that you might be thinking like, no, I'm not capable of doing that. I'm not capable of doing this. When you are very much that, you are capable of that and more. I don't know why I'm hearing this, and I haven't heard this song, and I don't know why I'm channeling it. I'm hearing so I can be the one that always makes you smile. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Hold on, let me close the window a little bit because it's cold. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Bro, shut the fuck up. The Lovers and the Temperance on the split. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Who is that? Joe? But I keep hearing just that part. So I can be the one that always makes you smile. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom. Yeah, that's like literally the only part I'm hearing. And you know what? I'm gonna be real. I know when he's saying, tell me what I gotta do to please you, blah, blah, blah. It could turn, right, freaky. It's not feeling like this. I feel like this person, whoever feels like this about you, is like, they're like, what do I gotta do to please you? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can be... Okay, I just had a vision. And I don't even know why I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, maybe if you're pregnant, right, and you have a craving at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and you want some shit that you know damn well your man, right, is not gonna be able to go out and get, but this person's gonna make it happen. This person's like, fuck, what you want? I gotta go 3 hours to buy it. And you're like, no, baby, it's good. And he's already on his way. He's like, I'll text you when I get there, and I'll text you when I'm on my way back. Okay? And I literally saw a man and a woman, and this woman is pregnant. Right when those words were going to come out of my mouth, bitch. For my divine masculines, if you ain't trying to get nobody pregnant out here in these streets, yo, you better not be, you know what I'm saying? Giving nobody that magic stick, okay? You better not be. And my ladies, all right, do not be busting it wide open for nobody if you ain't trying to get pregnant, okay? What we got in the energy spirit? What's going on for the collective, please and thank you? Let's get like 3. Let's get like 3. Ooh, the Star. Too many are coming out. Ooh, Justice. No. Para allá.
I want to hear Sweetie Taco.
No, you can hear it over there.
Okay.
Over there. What we got, Spirit? Over there. Evolution of consciousness. Consciousness. I can never say this word, y'all. Tell me that's not a beautiful fucking card. Bájele. Thank you. And number 22, the Wheel of Fortune. And number 10. Okay. Anthony, bájale a eso, papi. O vete al cuarto. I don't know. Too many came out. Vete al cuarto, papá. Al cuarto. I'm sorry, my son's dancing right in front of me. In the world. Look at this card, you guys. Wow. Can I get one more, please? Or 2 more? Give me 2 more, please. Anthony. Protection. Look at that. Protection. Wow, that's a lot. That's like the 3rd card of protection. You see Thoth on the bottom? That's the 3rd card of protection. You hear that? Can I get one more, Spirit? Woo! They almost fell. Okay. On the bottom, we have realism. Oh, 2 came out. Judgment and the Tower. And I thought it was justice, but it's actually judgment that came out. So let's see, y'all. Here we go. Tarot. The tarot. Anthony. Where's Layla? She better not be in the room. Oh. Oof. Okay, let's see here. What is this? The Nine of Wands. Evolution of consciousness. What's that? The King of Pentacles came out for that card. I'm not done shuffling though, but you see what I'm saying? You're about to get an idea, or you're being told something. This is giving what we were talking about the other day, like you being divinely guided to do something, to take a leap of faith, and you might be scared. But I feel like consciously, you know what it is that you need to do, and do it. Because literally right after, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Evolution of consciousness, Spirit. Why we got that? Too many flipped over. You could have already been told what it is. I saw the Hermit. So Spirit might have already told you what to do, and like you're procrastinating. Yeah, that is the truth. The Ace of Swords. The Star on the bottom. Yeah, Spirit could have already told you what to do or what's about to happen. The High Priestess. Yeah. Yeah, you know. You know? Evolution of consciousness. What's that? The Queen of Pentacles. Evolution of consciousness. Hold on, you guys. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. Or maybe you already took this leap of faith. Yeah, the Empress. Okay. Maybe you already took this leap of faith, right? Maybe you spoke out about something, or what I was telling you was the truth, right? And you already know, and you're like, girl, I already did that. You're like, I already did that, but I'm not seeing anything happen. I'm not like, I already put in all this hard work. We got the Empress, and she's pregnant. Judgment. We got Judgment twice. What is going on? And the Tower? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Another way I'm looking at this, there could be somebody that wants to come your way, that they are conscious of who you are, right? Because we're clarifying evolution of consciousness, right? So maybe this person, like I was singing that song from Joe, right? Maybe there's somebody that does love you that wants to come and speak some type of truth. You already know this. You intuitively already know this. I mean, the high priestess, she's psychic, right? She knows. She pays attention to things. Like, the one thing that nobody saw, you saw. That one thing that nobody knows, you know, right? But you're very, like, you know what you know, but you keep it to yourself and you save it for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? And you bring out those little nuggets when it's required to. Thank you, Spirit, when it requires you to, right? So maybe right now you know that somebody wants to come and speak some truth to you. Maybe that they love you, that they want to be in a relationship with you, right? But you're just giving this person time. Okay? Meanwhile, you're working hard on whatever it is that you're working hard at. Or maybe this person likes the fact that you're hardworking. Or maybe this person likes the fact that you are going towards your goal. You're going towards your dream, right? Like, if you're like, girl, I already took that leap of faith. Okay. So this person then noticed that you took that leap of faith. This person is like, wow, they're really chasing after their dream. They're really going after what they want to go get, regardless if it's leaving them money or not. They're going after what they want. They're going after their dreams. They're going after their goals, and they ain't scared of shit. Because that's why that protection cards came out too, because you know that you're divinely protected. That's why you're, oh my God, the energy just shift, y'all. That's why you're just like, I'm free. I'm feeling like that. Like, you're just like, you know you know what I'm seeing? That scene in Titanic when Jack puts Rose like at the very tip of the boat, and she's like, I'm flying. That's literally what I feel. That's literally what it's giving, what this connection is giving. You and this person are going to chase your guys' dreams. You guys are going to go. Jack was like that to begin with, right? So this is very interesting, okay? Jack was like that to begin with, right? Jack didn't have the means. Jack didn't have the money like she did, right? But he got around. He traveled. He painted portraits. He lived his life the way he wanted to live his life, right? And she was more reserved. She was more sheltered. She was more like they were trying to like cut her legs from under her kind of situation, right? They weren't letting her be. Like, the man that she was going to marry was a douchebag, right? The mama, a fucking douchebag, right? But the mama only wanted to marry her, wanted Rose to marry this motherfucker because he had money and they were broke. But Rose didn't give a fuck about none of that, right? She didn't care about the money, about the wealth, about this, that, and the other, okay? Yeah, and so maybe that's this situation, right? That this person feels, maybe they're more sheltered, maybe they're more quiet, right? Maybe they're more, they think a lot, right? They procrastinate. They're like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. Again, right? Like what I was saying, like, I'm going to leave my job that pays me this shitty money, but it's helping me but it's helping me pay my rent and it's helping me this. And you're telling me that I should quit my job that's paying me to go after a dream that I don't know if it's going to work out or not. And you're like, yeah, bitch, I'm doing it. And I'm not only doing it, like, I'm working hard and looking good while doing it, bitch. You have motivated somebody, but I mean, the person that you motivated is somebody that wants that wants to come and kiss you. Wants to come and love upon you. Bro, I can't make this shit up. God, I can't make this shit up, bro. And didn't we have the Lovers in the split in the fucking in this deck? Yeah, this person has, these are my confessions. Yeah, Whoa. The Ace of Pentacles flew right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. This person needs to take this opportunity, needs to take this leap of faith. They do. They need to, maybe that's why we had Judgment twice, right? We had Judgment on the bottom of this deck, and Judgment is on this one on the table. So maybe a judgment has been made regarding this connection, right? This person seeing this connection as like a fruitful connection, as a great opportunity, as a great investment. Okay, like, yes, okay. Oh, so you're not, like, maybe this person was like, oh yeah, maybe they're all talk. They ain't doing shit. They ain't about nothing. They don't do this. They don't do that. Like, nah, right? Let me lay back on the, wow, look what we have here. We have the Hierophant, the Six of Swords, the Tower, the Magician, the King of Pentacles, okay? Maybe this person was like, let me just sit back and see. Because I don't know. I don't know if they really about what they talking. But bitch, you don't just talk that talk, bitch. You walk that walk. Okay? And that's what this person has realized. I think that you mean what you say and say what you mean. Right? Your energy doesn't shift. It's like if you say no, it's no, bitch, and you ain't moving for nobody. Like your word is bond, I'm hearing. The Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Pentacles. And the Death. And the Ace of Cups on the bottom. What's this Death? Hold on. What's this? Okay, with this Death, okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. With this Death, though, right after, I feel like maybe this person could have just wanted to end everything, right? They wanted to end everything, or maybe they did end everything with you, right? But they're realizing, I feel that they've made a mistake. We got the Four of Wands here. They can be realizing that they made a mistake. Yeah, the King of Cups. Maybe when, like, okay, maybe if you were in a connection, right, and this person's like, I don't want to be in this connection no more, I'm done. And you're like, all right, cool. Maybe this person thought that you were going to chase them and you didn't do that. What you did was actually turn around and focus on yourself, as you should, right? And this person was like, holy crap, I misjudged them. I missed this. I missed that. Oh my God. I said this when I really wanted to say this. Why the fuck did I do that? Now I killed this. I ended this, right? This is over now. Like what I wanted happily ever after, and I'm not gonna get that. So this person could be stressing, like they could be tripping that they've lost their opportunity with you. Okay? We got the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, they could have like sabotaged it or something. The Knight of Wands. This person carries like an amount of passion for you, but it's not just that. This person really wants to be with you, yo. Hold on. My bad, yo. It's because I'm making lunch for my babies already too. Protection. Why we got protection? Maybe this person's supposed to feel like that, right? Maybe you're like, no, I'll give this person another shot. Like they weren't mean to me. They didn't disrespect me. They didn't do anything that wouldn't allow me to not give them another chance, right? But maybe that's how they feel because they're beating themselves up about it. Maybe that's the type of person that they are, right? Maybe they're like perfectionist or something like that, right? Where they need to do everything correct in order for it to be correct. And you're like, no, this can have one line going this way and a line going up, a line going that way. Like, it don't matter. Who gives a fuck? You're like, who gives a shit, right? And maybe this connection has been divinely protected because we got protection here. But I feel like we got protection because you guys are supposed to be together. And you guys have a very important mission together. And that's why there's a lot of protection. That's the third card with protection in it. So you guys are being protected, period. because this union has to happen. So like I said, maybe this person is like, man, she's probably going to be mad. He's probably going to be mad. They're not going to want to talk to me. They're not going to want to this. They're not going to want to. I feel like this judgment, it's them. They're being judgmental on themselves. And I feel like the Tower is them finally coming into realization of what they feel for you. Okay? The Queen of Wands, yeah. I just heard they love you, dude. They love you. They love you. Protection. What the hell? They're in love with you. This person's in love with you, bro. The Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is going from like a turtle, right? Moving like a turtle to like coming in, I'm hearing as faster than a speed of light. And we got Judgment again. Maybe this person likes that you are, with this Knight of Swords, that you take action, right? That you take action. This Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, like this is somebody that says like, no, bro, she's getting that bag. She gets up every single day, gets cute, gets ready for the day, goes out and gets it. Right? Meanwhile, right, I'm stuck here with like this tiny little pinnacle. I ain't doing shit. Right? I ain't moving or nothing. Meanwhile, she's riding around and getting it. Very interesting that this is a female, because I normally see them with, they have a guy on here, and this is a girl. Okay, so you can resonate with that. You being a divine feminine and this being your divine masculine coming through, okay? And this person's like, what the hell? Why? Again, this person taking up, being judgmental on themselves. Okay, being hard. Thank you, Spirit. Being hard on themselves when they don't need to be. They do not need to be hard on themselves. Maybe I feel like they also feel that because you're in this Queen of Wands, this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? This Empress energy. They might feel maybe like they're not good enough. Like you don't need nobody. Like you're like, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Or also that you can just be fighting off the suitors, right? Maybe that makes this person feel a little tiny. Like them seeing like hella guys wanting to... Yeah, look, the Emperor. You know, guys that are determined. Guys that are like leaders and they're coming up to you and you're like, no, I'm cool. No, I'm cool. Yeah, I feel like this person is making up a movie in their mind that does not exist. Judgment. Why do we have Judgment, Spirit? Layla! The Ten of Swords. I can't make this shit up, bro. I'm telling you. That, but I feel like that's just... Hold on. Let's keep pulling. Judgment. Why do we have Judgment, Spirit? Layla! The Page of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Four of Cups. Bro, this person is... This person kicks their own ass. That's like the best way I can describe it. The Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, like this person... You know, normally the Page of Swords is someone like lurking, spying, stalking, right? All up in your business. But I don't feel that this is what the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords sometimes can represent like delayed communication. And with the Ace of Swords being the very first card that has come out, I feel like what they were doing, if they were judging themselves based on things that happened in the past, they kind of were like, I almost want to say like projecting that on 444 on the time. Again, divine protection. Okay, divine protection. Because again, like I was saying, maybe this person was low-key kind of not on purpose, right? But projecting their fears. Thank you, Spirit. But projecting their fears towards you based off of their past experiences, right? So this person could have been wanting to tell you all this. Not mentioning y'all. This person could have been wanting to tell you all this, but they didn't. Delayed communication with that Page of Swords. That Ten of Swords could have been like the past connections, right? The past experiences that they dealt with. And so now meeting you and you being this right, due to their past experience, and they see you, right, in this Eight of Pentacles, this the High Priestess or the Empress, right? And they're like, nah, that ain't real. That ain't true. Or let me sit behind in the sidelines and peep game and see if they are what they say they are, right? And this person started to realize that you are what... My bad, my phone died. But now this person, like I said, right, this person kind of felt tiny. So now that we're all in their head about it, now they were starting to feel like they weren't good enough, that you were going to reject them because they probably felt like they weren't on your level, right? But then they came to realize, right, with this Judgment and then this Tower, they have came to realize that that doesn't matter to you. You don't give a fuck about status. You don't give a fuck if this person has a job that pays 6 figures, that this person has a mansion with, I don't know, 20 rooms, all right, that this person has 20 cars in their garage. Like, none of that shit matters to you. You care about the person. You care about what's inside. And this person's like, holy crap, bro. We got the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is the Tower that this person's having. Like, coming to this realization that it is the fact, wow, that it is true. You are what you say you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supportive. You're somebody that's supportive. You're somebody that's trustworthy. You're somebody that they can... I'm hearing confidant. 111. You're a confidant. You're somebody that they can trust. And maybe that's another form of this Tower, right? Maybe because of those 10 of Swords, they had trust issues. They couldn't trust people. And then you come along, right, a whole ass Empress. And this person's like, okay, an Empress? Yeah, right. I'm gonna see you right now when you fucking betray me, when you stab me in the back, when you lie to my face 144 on the time. And that should never happen. And so then that's when this person started like spinning the wheels in their head like, holy crap, is this real? No, it's not real. It is real. It's not real. It is real. It's not real. Okay, but it's real. The Knight of Cups. It's real. This Tower spirit, whoa. The 8 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords. Let's see here. Tower. Why do we have this Tower spirit? Wow, you see how the energy shifts like immediately? I thought we were gonna be talking about your path, but the Moon, you have no idea this person's going through a Tower, bitch. Yeah, you have no idea that they're going through a Tower. I'm hearing they're hiding it real good. They're hiding it very well. I'm hearing they're hiding it very well. With that 8 of Swords energy, that could be the thing, right? This person, the 6 of Cups. Maybe the elevation of consciousness, right? Maybe spirit, like I told you, maybe somebody's going through the dark night of the soul, because I did see the Hermit. So maybe in meditation, this person was shown something. That this could be like a past love connection. Okay, or this is the real deal. Okay, the Tower, it came out anyways. Spirit is guiding this person towards you. Spirit is like, bro, I can't make this shit up. So you're this person's dream. Okay. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Can you see? I just got goosebumps. Okay, so this person would okay, after this person went through whatever they went through, they were like, Spirit, please send me somebody like this. Maybe their wish is to have somebody to love them. Their wish is to have somebody real, authentic, right? That's going to go with them through the trenches, that whole ride or die type of situation, right? Like if we eating, I don't know, tuna out of a can, we eating tuna out of the can. Or if we're eating at a fucking 5-star restaurant, then we're eating at a 5-star restaurant. But either way, you going to be rocking with this person. That's what they asked for God. That's what they asked God for. They wanted somebody like that, somebody real, somebody that was going to devote themselves to them on some real shit. I keep hearing real. Maybe this person dealt with a lot of fake shit. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. I just looked at the time on my stove. It's 12:34. Well, it was 12:34. Earlier today, I was outside because it was nice out, so I sat outside, let the sun hit my face as I listened to my affirmations. And when I was listening to my affirmations, I kept singing, they look up to me. I got all these fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been up so lonely, they look up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. Now I'm hearing no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no new. Yeah. So that could have been the vibe of this person. Right? Like, nah, I want no motherfucker in my energy. I want no motherfucker in my circle. I'm done with people. Because they're all fake, they're all phony, they're all liars. They pop up in your face like he, ha, ha, and they fake and phony as fuck. I'm cool. And you show them the complete opposite. You are this person's wish fulfillment. You. Because they ask for qualities in somebody that in their mind, again, right, the 2 of swords in their mind didn't exist. Because of what already happened. So this person had made peace with never being in a relationship. So maybe that's why they cover their feelings very well, right? Because they made peace with that. They're like, I'm never going to be in a relationship, in a romantic relationship again. Why? Because there ain't no such thing as an empress, right? That's real as fuck. There ain't no such thing as a high priestess that knows what she knows, right? That carries wisdom. Like, there's no such thing. So I'm cool. But you show up. And the very first card is the Ace of Swords. And you show up with truth. You show up speaking truth. Everything that comes out of your mouth is truth. And so this is the realization. Slowly but surely, this person started to realize, like, what was coming out of your mouth. Facts. 8 of Pentacles. What you put your hard work, mind, body, and soul to, it turns out to be fruitful. Facts. You're this high priestess, empress. Facts. You walk with the divine. Facts. You're this, you're that. Facts, facts, facts. And this person's like, holy crap. So this is the Tower. This person realizing that God is they're about to get wish fulfillment. This person. They're about to get wish fulfillment, and that wish fulfillment is you. Tower. Wow. Bro, you got to be fucking kidding me. I can't make it up. It came out. Yeah. This person's ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in. But I feel like it's this person. It's you. It's you. But this person has to go out and get it. Right? Because like I said, this person could be feeling like, oh shit, I told collective, yeah, balance. And yeah, you have to go out. He has to come for you. Look at that. This person is balanced now. Enough to come and get you. I say enough because there's always room for more healing, right? There's always room for more divine, basically, right? But right now, I feel like this person has done enough work on themselves, meaning like they're not overthinking shit. They're not questioning whether you're real or not. They know you are. They feel you are. So they're coming for you, bitch. Oh my God. Let's see. Realism. Realism. What's this realism, spirit? Wow. The Two of Wands. This person can be a planner, or you can be a planner. Okay, you can be, if you're the planner, maybe this person's gonna come and like tell you to like, all right, what's the plan? I want to be with you. I want to be with you forever. I want to marry you. I want to love up on you for the rest of my life. So how do we make that happen? You tell me the plan and I'm gonna follow. This is what it's giving. Realism, because this person knows you're real. This person knows you're, again, facts, right? Like what you say is facts. You're not fake. You're not a phony. The love that you show this person, they know it's real. They feel it. I'm hearing. They feel it. Straight up to my face. Six of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. The Six of Swords. Can I get one more for realism? You guys could be moving. Yeah. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You guys could be moving. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you guys could be moving. Okay. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, maybe you're planning to move. Maybe you're planning to move. I don't know. But my son's hearing this song, that song by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to 11:44 on the time. Wow. I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through. Maybe you guys are gonna be moving in together and making plans. Yeah. You guys, okay. You guys are going to be moving. Maybe you have a plan already, right? You had a plan already and your ships are coming in. Or this is like you planning with this person, right? This Six of Pentacles, what it's representing for me right now, like, how are you guys going to work together? This person gives to you, you give to them, right? Hold on, you guys. It's because I wet my hands and I don't like my rings when they're wet. Or maybe this person's gonna help you with some, again, the mission. Okay, maybe you're like, okay, I'm already on the mission, but I'm missing this one thing. It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing. It's this one thing you did. Oh, yeah, maybe this person is gonna give you that one thing, but it's gonna require maybe relocation. Okay. The King of Wands. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Wow, this is very... Wow. We got the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Wow, we have the couples here, y'all. We have the couples here. The mission, the Pentacles. Okay, the Wands. You both are good looking, fire, desire, right? You're fierce, you're strong, you're powerful. You go after your money, you go after your ideas. Like, you guys are, I'm hearing you guys are hard together. I don't know what that means. Because in in Spanish, when somebody tells you, oh, ella está dura, that means like she's powerful, she's strong. If somebody says, oh, él está duro, like their gifts are powerful, they're strong, they're putting them to use, and I'm hearing the word lucrative. You guys are mirroring each other, bro. We've been picking up a lot on that energy, and these are literally the only kings and queens that are out here. There is no other king or queen. And that's why this person's like, no, bitch, I ain't letting go. I ain't letting go. Nope. No. She mine. He mine. Okay? I hope you're ready. Because a lot of change is coming. Okay? Another thing, if, like, for example, right, this person did do something where you're like, I don't know if I want to forgive them or not, or whatever, that could be that leap of faith that Spirit was talking about, right? Because if you're already doing what you love, right? Like, let's say, for example, you do tarot, okay? Let's just say, for example, you do tarot, but you do have a job, like an actual job on the side, because you're like, I mean, I still got to get my rent paid, right? But you're not, like, overdoing it, right? You spread your time, you spread it around evenly. So at the end of the day, you're not tired, you're not exhausted, you're not drained, you're not this, you're not that. And so maybe the mindset would be like, oh, hell no. Because he left me and he told me that he wasn't trying to fuck with me. And he said, wow, I just had deja vu, bitch. I don't know why. I keep having deja vu. And I don't know why. But yeah, and so you can be like, nope, I'm not forgiving him. That could fuck everything up. Having that type of mindset. So like I said, it's not a job, it's not a this, it's not a that, it's a way of thinking. That's the way of thinking that you need to change. What the divine creator was saying, or the divine master was saying, right? Clearing space for the divine to enter. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.